Hey guys! Hey everybody, and Merry Simsmas to you all. I hope you are having a lovely festive season. In today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a Sims 4 gift guide, and I've got a whole heap of bundles and Sims 4 games here to go through with you guys. Whoa! Nearly dropped it. And yeah, basically, I just want to give you guys some recommendations for gifts because I get asked all the time on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Snapchat, what else do I have? YouTube, about what I recommend. So here's a video for you guys and hopefully it's helpful. All right, so let's just get the obvious out of the way. First up, just in case any of you are unaware, to run any Sims 4 game, you need to have the base game. So if you want to get the Sims 4 City Living, for example, you need the base game. So if you guys are buying The Sims for the first time, you're gonna need to ask for this bad boy, and then you can add on the add-ons. Now, the next thing to explain to you guys is that there's 3 different add-ons for The Sims 4. So number 1, there are expansion packs. Expansion packs are the biggest add-on, they're the most expensive add-on, and they basically give you a lot of new gameplay, new interactions, usually a new world, and heaps of build and buy new objects. So this is the biggest thing you can get to add to your game, and they're really, really awesome. Next up, you can also get stuff packs and game packs. These sometimes come in bundles, which may be more affordable for you guys. Bundles can be a really good option. I'll talk about those in a second. Game packs are the next tier down from expansion packs. They give you sometimes a new mini world, new gameplay, and new build and buy objects, but not as much as an expansion would. Stuff packs are the cheapest or most affordable option, and they give you a nice array of new objects, new clothes and hairs for your Sims, as well as maybe a few new animations and a couple of hero items that your Sims can interact with in new ways. And they're a really nice add-on just so you can build with a few more things, give your Sims some new clothes. So they're a really nice gift as well. I'm actually unsure of how many different bundles there are, but I do know that right now these 3 bundles are available in Australia and I assume most countries, but I can't guarantee it. So this Sims 4 bundle, or most of the bundles, come with 1 game pack and 2 stuff packs. So you're not going to get an expansion here, but you are going to get a lot of really nice game content anyway. Out of these 3, if I'm gonna recommend to you guys, I recommend these 2 over this one. This one comes with the Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat, and the Outdoor Retreat game pack was all about camping. It comes with a herbalism skill, which is really fun. But this was the first addition to The Sims 4, and I just feel like if I have to pick and choose, I would rather get the Sims 4 Dine Out game pack or the Sims 4 Spa Day, which comes in these. I just think they've got a bit more in them, more interesting gameplay. Dine Out, you can run your own restaurant, which is pretty cool. And the Spa Day one, you can't run your own spa, but you can go to the spa, get massages. It's got some really nice build and buy objects, which is probably my favorite part. Spa Day also comes with the luxury party stuff pack, which is really cool. Lots of glittery, fun outfits and hairs. I really like that one. And perfect patio stuff comes with spa baths or hot tubs, and that's really nice to have those in your game, and a lot of nice like outdoor stuff. So yeah, quite like that one. I think probably a more popular option will be this, because Dine Out is obviously pretty cool strategic gameplay. And it also comes with the Romantic Garden stuff pack, which is beautiful, beautiful landscaping options and objects, really, really gorgeous new clothes. And the movie Hangout stuff pack goes really, really nicely with Romantic Garden stuff because it has a whole heap of vibrant bohemian furnishings. So yeah, I definitely go with these. The one that does come with the Outdoor Retreat pack, which may interest a lot of players in any case, just not me so much, is the Cool Kitchen stuff pack where you can make your own ice cream and you get some new kitchen stuff and spooky stuff. So it's a little bit more Halloween themed. As I said, these are much more my pick. Now, these recommendations are going to be for 3 different players, and then I'm going to finish on my own personal favorite games. So for each of these categories, I'm going to recommend an expansion pack, game pack, and stuff pack. So let's go into it. Okay, first up for the new Sims player, I would recommend the latest expansion, which is the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. This is a fantastic expansion pack because it introduces cats and dogs into your game, obviously. You can also build and run a veterinary clinic, so you can be a vet and you can treat animals and make an income from that, which is really, really cool. But I just love the fact that you have these beautiful creatures in your game. It gives it so much more life and realism, and the animations are just gorgeous, especially with toddlers. The new Create a Pet section of Create a Sim is absolutely incredible. You can paint pictures on your pets. Again, great for kids, but also fantastic for anyone who loves creativity. It's just a really, really strong pack. And not to mention it comes with a really beautiful world called Brindleton Bay. The game pack I would recommend for a new player, which I don't have a copy of right now, is called The Sims 4 Parenthood. This game pack is really, really cool because it gives you a more, I suppose, detailed experience of bringing up kids and teenagers and just being a parent in the game. You can give your kids and teenagers curfews, you can really bond with them a lot more. There is a new system called character values where you can get bonus traits for your teens aging up to young adults, which I think is really cool, and it just adds a little bit more realism and depth to the overall gameplay, which I really like. And especially if you're into playing different generations of Sims, this is a really fantastic addition to your game. To add to this, probably the stuff pack I recommend. It's difficult to recommend a stuff pack because it's a very personal decision, I think. You could probably choose any stuff pack, but I would recommend probably the toddler stuff pack just because I think it would go really well with parenthood, that whole idea of family. Toddler stuff pack obviously has a whole heap of new things for toddlers. So we have balloons and playgrounds and beautiful imagination, animations, and the cutest toddler clothes ever. So those are the 3 packs that I would recommend for new players joining The Sims 4. Alright, so for the next player type, if you are more of a strategic player or you're shopping for someone who wants to play games in a challenging way to maybe focus on earning money or achieving certain goals, the expansion that I would actually recommend for this would be The Sims 4 Get to Work. Now, The Sims 4 Get to Work, it's for ambitious Sims who want to do well in their career. So you can have the option to actually go to work with your Sims to 3 different career types, being the doctor, you can work at a hospital and treat patients, you can be a detective, or you can actually be a scientist and work on science projects. Furthermore, what comes with this pack that's really cool is the ability to run retail businesses. So you can have shops and sell clothes and choose your markup for certain items. And you can also sell things that you create. You can do that, which is really cool. For your game pack, I would probably recommend The Sims 4 Dine Out, which you can buy separately or in this bundle. The Sims 4 Dine Out goes nicely with that idea of being ambitious with career-driven Sims because you can run your own restaurant, which I really like, and you can do quite well with money. In saying that, the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs expansion, you can run your own vet as well, so that might be a favorite for strategic players. In terms of picking a stuff pack for strategic players, I honestly don't think any stuff packs stand out from any others for a strategic player. I think that it's really up to personal preference. Now, if you are a storyteller player or you are shopping for someone with a ton of imagination and creativity, you may want to pick some gameplay where they can make their own storylines with, and I'd probably recommend, interestingly, The Sims 4 Get Together. Get Together is an interesting expansion pack because it allows you to make clubs and groups and kind of cliques with your Sims. It's a difficult expansion pack to really explain, but it does come with a new world of Windenburg. It does have some beautiful build and buy objects, new clothes, and I just feel like I was able to make some really fun storylines with more clicky Sims, I guess. And I just thought that was kind of fun and a nice way to storytell. And I really loved Windenburg. I thought it was a really cool world. So that's nice. In terms of a game pack for a storytelling player, I would pick The Sims 4 Parenthood because, again, that idea of playing with generations, the ability to be closer with your teenagers and kids growing up and toddlers, and I just feel like that's really important for gameplay if you're a storyteller, getting to know your Sims more, giving them curfews, having the ability to give them those bonus traits or character values. That was really, really fun to play with as a storyteller, and my Let's Play is still going and I have not got sick of it. In terms of a stuff pack, I would probably go with the toddler stuff pack or the kids stuff pack, just because I think it goes really well with that parenthood game pack, and really cute for storytelling because you get your kids and toddlers some really cute items, which I think are fantastic. So yeah, by all means, if you want to storytell in the city, get city living. If you want to storytell with cats and dogs, get cats and dogs. It's really personal preference, but for me, if I was focusing on storytelling, that's probably what I would get. For the builder who loves building things in The Sims 4, who might not necessarily care so much about Create a Sim or their gameplay storytelling, I would recommend city living because you do have the option to build apartments and penthouses, which is awesome. You also get the new world of the city, which is a fun juxtaposition to your other worlds. Not to mention an array of really cool items for build and buy mode that you can use, like big factory windows, modern furniture, more grungy furniture, big signs, garage doors. Yeah, this is really fantastic if you're a builder. This is probably an unexpected one, but for the Sims 4 game pack, I would recommend vampires for builders, just because you get so many cool, beautiful, old Victorian build items, and I loved that pack. Just to be able to build a lot of different kinds of houses, the Sims 4 Vampires was really beautiful, and for a game pack, Vampires was a really solid game pack. It is really balanced, really nice. So if you're into supernatural, like furthermore, totally get Vampires. It's really fun. In terms of a stuff pack, I would just recommend whatever aesthetic taste you have and whatever you want to build, just get a stuff pack that goes with that. If you want to make a daycare, get the toddler stuff pack. If you want to focus on more outdoor things, get the perfect patio stuff pack. It's really up to personal preference. And last of all, the most important genre is the Deligracy favorites. These are my personal favorites, and I get asked this all the time, but these are my favorite packs at the moment that I recommend. This may come as a surprise, but my favorite expansion is actually The Sims 4 City Living, just because I can't imagine not having the city in my game. I can't imagine not being able to live in an apartment. I love the fact I can live in an apartment, have the city atmosphere world, and that's purely why I would get city living. I also love a lot of the items in this, Create a Sim items. I love that there's a little bit more diversity in the game. I think that's really important, and yeah, it's just a really fun pack, and that's just pretty much what it is. I love this environment. It really opens up the game to me and makes me feel like it's got more variety of different families I can play. In terms of a game pack, I would probably have to say I love The Sims 4 Parenthood the most for me personally, and I just love the fact that you can really feel like you've got a magnifying glass in your hand and you're putting that in front of your game, and you can just zoom in and kind of get to know your teens and toddlers and children as they grow up a little bit more in the game, and it just adds a bit more depth for me. So yeah, I really love Parenthood, not to mention I really like the build and buy. I really like I suppose all the Create a Sim elements. It's just a really nice pack and I love it. In terms of my favorite stuff packs, this one's a little bit tricky, but I think I like the Vintage Glamour stuff pack the most, just because we get the butler. I love my butler. I've named my butler in my Dream Life LP Ricky the Butler. Love him to bits and pieces, and just having that butler makes a world of difference. So that would be my favorite stuff pack. Anyway, you guys, that is the end of this video. I will be giving away all of these titles on my Instagram page, so make sure to go follow me at Deligracy on Instagram, and you guys could win one of these just by commenting on a picture I'm going to post in the next few days. So keep an eye out for that, and I will just DM you guys the codes to these so you can get started straight away without having to wait for it to arrive. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this video. Is it helpful? What are your favorite packs? What would you recommend personally and why? And I'd be very interested to see those. Anyway, guys, as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon. Bye!